Hi guys, and welcome to day 10 of the Breathwork Challenge. I hope that you've been enjoying the last 9 days and that we can finish today strong, leaving you with a good sensation of breathwork in general. The idea of these 10 days was really to develop a habit. Obviously, this is a really short introductory course just to give you an idea of how breathwork feels and what it looks like. But of course, there's so much more that you can discover with breathwork if you decide to continue going further. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of yogic movements with breathwork. Obviously, they go hand in hand. I'm a yoga teacher as well, so I wanted to kind of finish off with a little bit of a mix of both. We're not going to be doing a full flow. We're going to just be doing breath work aligned with a few poses and practicing the repetition to be able to really dig deep into the pose and into the breath work. So we'll be doing 3 different kind of poses or movements, more and more movements with the breath work. So I invite you guys now to come to a standing position onto your feet. We're going to be doing 3 rounds, and in each round we'll be doing 10 breaths. So in total, again, 30 breaths like we have in many of the exercises we've been doing. So the first round is going to be with a forward fold. So we really want to make sure that we're folding at our hips, first of all, that we're not just like rounding at our spine. It's really important that we keep our back straight. We're going to keep our feet here a little bit wider than our hips. So normally when we do a forward fold, we want them to be as wide as our hips, but with what we're going to do, we want them to be a little bit wider. And from here, we're going to take our peace fingers and we're wrapping them around our big toe. Let's bend our knees so that our thighs and our stomach are touching. And we're letting our head hang heavy. Our elbows are going to be shining out to the sides. We have a bend in our elbows at the moment. So we're going to hang here, taking one breath. And then we're going to straighten out our legs, elbows out to the side, trying to pull ourselves down on our inhale. Keep that back straight. So if we have to come up and have our arms really straightened here, or if we really struggle, we can keep our hands on our shin with a flat back, so halfway lift. Otherwise, we're trying to get deep into this with our breath. So inhale here. Back is straight. Exhale, we bend our knees. We kind of release the tension in our arms, drop our head. 9 more times, guys. Inhale. Four more times, following your breath. Round 5. Round 8. Last round, guys. Gently releasing your hands. Walk your feet underneath your hips again, so just a little bit inwards. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your shins away to really flatten out your back, shining forward. Exhale, forward fold. Let yourself just hang heavy at the hips. Slowly coming up to a stand. Maybe noticing that your legs are a bit tingly. When we come to a stand, we're shaking it off. All right. That was round 1. Let's get ready for round 2. Round 2, we're going to be standing, and it's going to be working a lot of our glutes, our legs. So let's get ready for it. We're going to be doing 10 rounds, 5 counts on each leg. So we'll be switching it up on count 6. So we're going to take our right leg, really rooting it down into the ground. Left leg is behind us, toes are touching the ground, checking that your hips are shining forward. We're going to be coming into a somewhat airplane pose, where we have our arms extended behind us. Wait, I'm too close to the window. Our arms extended behind us, and our chest comes parallel down to the ground. Our left leg, in theory, comes parallel down to the ground, but check that your hips, again, are still squared to the ground. Check that your neck is in line with your body. So the idea is we're going to be coming into this pose, but because we're following the breath, we're not necessarily going to have a whole enough time to come completely into airplane. So we're just going to be making our way down there, keeping our alignments. So for example, if we only come this far down, but our alignment is perfect, our leg is active, our chest is strong, our core is activated, that's totally enough, right? So listening to your own self, we're not going to try and push through to get to the last part of our inhale or our exhale. No, we really want to make sure that we're keeping the alignment, our number one priority. So we're going to be inhaling, lifting that leg, and when we exhale, we come back down. We tap the ground, or you can just hover that left foot to the ground. But again, chest is strong. We are super strong, standing super tall. Right. We're going to start with the left leg, just so I can rest my right. Left leg is rooted on the ground. Right toes are touching the ground behind us. Check your hips. Check your chest, standing tall, hands extended behind you. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Exhale. Breathing with this, guys. 4. Exhale. Last one on this side, guys. Switch it up. Right leg rooted into the ground. Left leg extended behind us. Toes tapping the ground behind us. Arms are active. We're standing super tall. Inhale, coming down. Check those hips are squared. For 2. 3. For 4. And 5. Right, guys. Shake it off. Right, and round 3 will actually be taking a seat. So find yourself and a little edge to sit off of, feet flat onto the ground. Here we're going to be doing a lot of arm movement. So your arms are going to get a little bit tired. It's super simple. We're literally inhaling our hands to the sky, shining our gaze up. We're not shifting our head up, just our gaze. Exhale, we come back down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're doing that 10 times. Really think about inhale, gathering any strength, exhale, releasing anything that's weighing us down. So really putting your own analogy into your movement, right? What are you getting rid of on your exhales? What are you trying to attract or bring into your life with your inhales? Finding what really resonates with you and incorporating that into your own practice. Let's get started. Right. Hands are on your knees. First, let's close our eyes. This is going to be the last breathing exercise we do in the 10-day challenge. So let's really take it strong. Give it our all. Be super intentional with every 10 breaths. Really focusing on whatever intention we're going to do with our inhales and exhales. How we want to feel. How we're sitting. Sitting super tall. Check those shoulders are down and back. That your chest is shining forward. We're sitting on top of our hips. Relaxing our face. And let's get started, guys. Taking your hands out to your sides below your hips. Inhale, hands to the sky. Shifting your gaze upwards, even if we're not having our eyes open here. Exhale, hands down. Really lengthening your hands out. Our hands are super active here. We're reaching as far to the sides as we can. Inhale. Making space for your ears so your shoulders are not crunched up. Exhale down. Feel the weight through your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Inhale, 8. Inhale, 9. And last one, inhale, 10. And as we come down, we're coming down super slow on your exhale. Pushing anything that's not serving you away. We're doing this for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, letting your arms just fall to your sides. Taking your hands to your knees. We are going to finish with the 4-7-8 breath work that we did earlier on in the week, just to really leave us with a pure relaxed feeling. So we're going to be doing it 4 times, inhaling for 4, holding for 7, exhaling for 8. Really setting us off on a good note, not just our body, but our breath, our mind. Steadying the breath, guys. And together, let's go. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Coming back to your natural breath. Noticing this particular time that you give for your breath. Maybe you've got a lot of things going on at the moment, but you still make time to do this, to focus on your breath. Taking your hands to prayer in front of your chest, closing your eyes. Noticing this time that you've allocated to breathing, to slowing down, to finding stillness. Maybe you've got a super busy schedule going on. Maybe you don't, but either way, you have created this little time in your day to just sit still, to go inwards, giving yourself praise for making this time, for making yourself a priority, for choosing you. I really want to thank you guys for joining me these last 10 days. It's been very special, and I really hope that you guys can incorporate breath work however you see fit in your daily life, weekly life. I wouldn't want to say monthly life, but yeah, if you can incorporate it as much as you can, and you're gonna see if you are practicing yoga or you're running or whatever activity you are doing, you're going to be a bit more conscious of your breath, because we do sit in a state where we're breathing shallow more often than not, and that over time has an effect. So if we can really learn how to breathe deeper, we're only going to see improvements in the shape of our physical activity or of our anxiety or how we deal with anxiety in our day-to-day lives. So this is, again, just a little bit of an introduction, just to kind of give you a bit of a teaser of what breathwork entails. But I do hope that you guys go for yourself looking for further resources. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.